President Trump expressing his frustration with China over North Korea's rapidly advancing ICBM program. But here in Beijing, they're not taking the bait, not commenting on President Trump's latest provocative tweets, a policy that they have shown throughout the Trump presidency. This marks a shift from President Trump's tone. You'll remember back in March, ahead of Secretary of State Tillerson's visit, he was critical of China on Twitter, but then his tone changed once he met in person in the United States with Chinese President Xi Jinping in April. After that, there were a series of tweets that were praising the Chinese president, calling him a great, wise leader, talking about excellent meetings between Trump and Xi on the North Korean issue, and also talking about the fact that China could benefit in terms of trade if they did something to help the U.S. solve the North Korean problem. Clearly, President Trump doesn't feel that way anymore, which is a shift even from what he was saying just a couple of weeks ago when he was speaking about President Xi during his trip to France.
Well, he's a friend of mine. I have great respect for him. We've gotten to know each other very well. A great leader. He's a very talented man. I think he's a very good man. He loves China, I can tell you. He loves China. He wants to do what's right for China.
President Xi giving a speech in Inner Mongolia and predictably not responding to President Trump's claims that China is doing nothing on North Korea. He gave a very short speech, didn't even mention North Korea specifically, but talked about the People's Liberation Army and the importance of strengthening that army on its 90th anniversary, a day that China decided to stage a massive military parade at one of their primary military training sites. There were new stealth fighter jets on display and even nuclear-capable ICBMs. Of course, over the weekend, North Korea showcasing its own ICBM program, releasing a slickly produced video of the second ICBM launch in a month, a missile that analysts believe puts within striking range U.S. cities along the West Coast and even as far east as Chicago, with analysts expecting North Korea to have an ICBM that could strike the entire mainland U.S. by early next year. Will Ripley, CNN, Beijing.